Okay. And pretty much, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we'll just be talking about you having a conversation.
Okay.
And you do music. That's a part of the conversation, but the idea is to talk about who you are, what got you, where you're going,
Okay.
and where you
Signs on
see
the
yourself
track,
in the
don't
future.
mess with the
Okay.
man.
Okay. Cool. Let's get started. Hello and welcome to the show. This is your hostess, Simply CC, and we have our intern
David Martin.
and our special guest.
Kiel.
Hi, Kiel. How are you?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Good.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That's good. It's good.
Yeah. Who are you? Where are you from?
My government name is Everett. My government name is Everett Butts, but I do go by Kiel. That's my artist name.
Okay.
Born and raised in Franklin, Virginia. I'm currently a resident of Portsmouth, Virginia. Musician. I'm a musician. Part-time exterminator.
Exterminator. That's
Okay,
so
okay.
weird.
Yeah.
Get them bugs out there. Get them
That's
pest control.
kind of what I do for a living.
Yeah.
A little bit of left too on the side. So
Okay, that's
Okay.
that's what music is my main thing. That's my focus.
Okay,
So,
cool.
What kind of music you do?
R&B.
R&B. Okay.
Yeah, R&B. Hip hop-ish. I retired from rapping. I rap a little bit, but that ain't what I'm on.
So,
Okay.
How old are you?
24 years old.
24.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. I heard you perform at the Back to R&B end of the year celebration thing.
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was cool. I do think that they didn't do that right though. I think they should have had you first with that because the way the environment was, there was a party going on next door that was like all reggae music. Then you got all these R&B artists who were like high energy,
Right.
and then they ended the show with an acapella with the guitar. Like you've been hyped up all night, and then you get this song, and you're like, oh, he's good, but this is not the right timing. Like they should have, if they had you first,
Right,
the audience
I
would have
got
been
you.
like warmed up to it, and it would have been like, okay,
I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
would have been
for
like
sure.
I feel like the reception would have been a little different.
Yeah. Okay.
How many songs have you put out?
Not including my hip hop stuff. Only 3 right now. I've been doing a whole lot of collaborations with different artists in the area. So anything you might hear me on might be a collaboration. But I dropped my EP in November 1st called Lies, acronym for Love Is Easy.
Oh,
So
that's good.
I like that.
appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
So you said you created 3 songs, right?
Yes.
Which one was your favorite?
Well, I'll say this. I've actually, like I said, I've released 3 songs.
Right.
I write all the time. A lot of them I haven't recorded yet. Probably one of the ones I haven't recorded yet. But out of the ones I have, I would have to say Wait would be the one.
Wait. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
all right, that's what's up. You say you work with a lot of artists. Which one was the worst?
The word.
Yeah, gotta get
That's
into the
not
T.
fair.
You gotta get into the T now.
Man, you know what's funny? It's funny. I haven't worked with anybody I feel like wasn't good. Like,
Okay, that was good, but who was the worst out of the ones you worked with, though? You can't avoid the question.
Are you talking about like singing wise,
Just
like hard
artists,
to work
artists,
with, or like?
artists
I haven't worked with anybody. I feel like honestly, I've never worked with anybody I didn't feel like was good. You know,
Right,
like
right.
I don't, because I'm the type of I like to.
respectable.
I like to work with people that I feel we are compatible
Compatible.
musically.
Yeah.
So
That duet was nice.
yeah.
You and
Oh,
Chantel.
yeah, yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
nice.
That was dope, yo. I was like, you want to sing with me? Real quick?
And she was like, yeah, I got you.
Bad, cool.
That was
thanks.
great.
Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I guess one of my questions would be is, do you travel?
Oh, that's funny. I actually next week I'm going to Wilmington, North Carolina. Haven't set up any shows, but this is basically I'll be opening for a
King's eyes on the
for
track,
a
don't
hotel
mess with the man.
Okay.
That's what's up.
the mayor and the city council supposed to be there.
That's big.
So that's my first one out of state.
Oh, good.
So that's the start. Good start for the year for me.
How'd they find you?
Actually through a friend of a friend. So it all worked out. My guy Q5, a young lady. Actually Q5, he does this thing called Cypher Tuesday. He's the host of that. Actually, he talked to a young lady. He was talking to a young lady. I actually got put on to do this brunch for February, but she was like, somebody else contacted her about another event, so she thought of me. So I'm a friend of a friend.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's what's
so-
up.
That's
what's
good.
up.
Yeah.
That means you're good.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
When it comes to music, what is your strongest attribute?
Singing. That's what I mean. That's
the bread and
one of
butter.
them things. Yeah, that's one of them things. I'm not gonna say I didn't have to work on it, but it came natural to me. So it wasn't one of them things I had to be like, oh man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this or not. Like it's just I come from a family of musicians. My father actually sings. Like all my siblings can sing, so it's like second nature.
Yeah. So where did your motivation come from when you making music?
Love, situationships.
Situationships.
Yeah. It's just real life stuff that men and women don't address that needs to be addressed.
Right.
Talk about stuff that we might be scared to say. That's why I say I don't like putting filters and stuff. Certain stuff gotta be said. Like
You have to be said in a certain way too.
right, yeah, that's true. But so people don't receive it well when it's played like you beating around the bush. Get straight to it. So that's my goal to touch on the real life situations.
Okay.
So yeah.
So when you make a music, when you make songs and things like that, what is your goal for each? Like each song has.
Do you have a goal for each song, or is it like an album type goal, or just?
It's my life. Like at this point, I don't really have a goal for each song. It's basically whatever I'm feeling at the moment. Like a lot of times, like when I create, it's me. I just start off playing something. I'm like, what's up with that? And just think about what's been going on in my life. Like, I have conversations I've had with my brothers or female friends or stuff they went through, stuff I went through. It's a lot of stuff. A lot of times it's off the cuff. Like it's not really planned out. Maybe I should start doing that a little bit more.
Well, do you write your things down? Like the music?
Yeah.
Do you write down the music that you're playing and the words? Or?
I use voice memo a lot.
Okay.
A lot. I do. Usually I freestyle it, then I see how it sounds, then I go back and play it back just to piece it together before I record it. So that's my process. So.
Okay.
Have you ever made a song or you said something in the song, you was like, okay, wait, this is a little too much. Okay, I need phrases, but I need to take this whole lot. I said a little too much. I said a little too aggressive.
No. I mean, I've never noticed that. Like, it goes back to no filters. Like, you gotta be honest, man. Like, again, people might be afraid of the truth, but
you gotta say it.
Right, it has to be said. Nobody. That's one of them things. Would you rather know the truth or a lie? Well, the truth, you can't beat the truth. Like it's one of them things you just can't beat. Like it has to be addressed, whatever the situation is. It's certain ways to go about it, but sometimes however a person receives it, it's on them. It's not
on you.
Yeah. So.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Cool. So when you started singing, when was that, and what got you into it?
What is funny? It's pretty cliche. Like,
were you in choir or anything?
No, I didn't do chorus in school. I didn't do any of that. I grew up in a family of musicians and singers, or whatever. But my dad used to always try to make us sing in the choir. As a church kid. Like, my dad's I guess you could say he's a preacher. He's that older. But he tried to make us sing in the choir. We did sing in the choir, but I didn't like it. I didn't really start liking to sing for real until I was like 17, 18. I've always had the ability to do so. It's just 17, 18. Around that time, I was like, man, at 18, you trying to figure out what life is about. Like, you like, yo, what's my purpose? Like, yo, what am I doing with my life? Like, so I was like, I'm gonna try to. 18 was my first time ever recording in the studio. In the closet studio.
So it was smaller than this.
Oh yeah.
That's a big closet if it was this.
It was like right there, that corner right there. Honestly.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, but 18 was my first time doing it. That was. I'm sorry, I got off your question. What's your question again? I feel like
Basically, what got you started?
Oh,
in
okay.
your background type thing. Yeah.
No,
you got it.
Yeah. That's. I mean, wanting to. I feel like with the potential, people, my family had potential to do so. I honestly never, I saw a lot of people in my family not push their potential. Potential is nothing without effort and hard work. So I saw a lot of people push it to the side and do nothing with it. Your gift makes room for you, and I want to take advantage of my gift, and hopefully my gift is a blessing to somebody else. They can take something and get something out of it. So that's my motivation, really. Just,
Okay.
What's your favorite part about making music?
The end result, getting to. I mean, it's fun. Don't get me wrong. The creating process is always dope because it's constant movement in the creating process. You might be like, yeah, that's dope. Nah, I don't want to do that. Right. Let me get another opinion because I'll say that's probably the funniest part of it. But definitely having a finished product is a reward. Having something that you like and that you could sit down and listen to a few times. You know what I'm saying? Like that you can play on repeat. It's nothing like being able to play your song on repeat.
Right. And sit like it every time. Like it every time. But, all right,
so
okay.
that's the joy in it for real.
Do you surprise yourself when you listen to it again?
Yeah, no, because I practice so much. Like,
I mean, because you've done all the back work, but when you hear the final product, is it like, wow, that's me?
That's yeah. Sometimes. And shout out to my brother. My brother's, like I said, he's an engineer
King's
too. He
eyes on
does
the track,
great
don't
work
mess with the
engineering.
man.
So when a lot of times he did my EP, as a matter of fact. A lot of times when he's through with it. I mean, I'm the type of, I don't really like tweaking vocals. I'm like, I like the natural.
Yeah.
But that's not a part of the music business. So that's just what it is. But most of the time, I am pretty happy with the finished
result.
product.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yep.
Where do you see yourself at the peak of your career? Like when you get to the peak, the best of the best you ever gonna get. Where do you see yourself at?
Man,
How old do you think you'd be?
25.
I was thinking that. That's like next year. Yeah.
The peak of my career, I try not to look at, it's good to set goals. Now I would like to quit my job pretty soon, Right. Don't get me wrong. But it's about, again, it's about how hard I go. That depends on when I get there. It's really, I don't really have a set age.
Time frame.
Yeah,
Right.
so, I just...
But you
I
have that
wanna
understanding. So
right.
that's good.
So I want to get there sometime.
Yeah.
I don't want to be sitting around, I'll just get there when I get there.
Well, when I was younger, I did.
Right. I'm through the opportunity. I'm 87 years old now and I'm miserable. No. I don't wanna do that. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, Tommy? This is one of the questions.
Touring.
Tour
Yeah,
sounds cool. Well, you could start that.
Yeah,
That's
touring. That's something I can start now, but
Yeah.
touring definitely. Doing sold out shows, definitely.
But where though?
Wherever I'm demanded, wherever they need me at. That's a part of the game, being accessible. So being accessible and mobile. So that's just something that comes with it. Something I have to accept if this is what I'm gonna be involved in. So touring.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Have you ever had any other dream besides music?
Boy, I wouldn't ask you no guy.
Everybody.
I feel like every guy had like a
Basketball.
sports dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Football,
really-
basketball, whatever.
I say this because as a kid, I used to always. I've always been. If I really like to do something, I had no problem. Nobody had to tell me to practice. Nobody had to tell me to. Well, you need to get reps in. It's always been when you do this, what steps I needed to take. But nobody had to tell me to put a foot forward. Definitely basketball. Probably. I still play basketball now and then, but not
The
really
same way.
as much. Yeah, I used to
Right.
practice outside in the cold. I'm not doing that. Y'all can have that. Nigga. Yeah, so.
Yeah. Have you ever been like musically stuck before? Like you can't get to the next verse, or like you can.
Writer's block.
Yeah,
that's a writer's block.
That's common. Like it's
How do you get over it?
You take a break.
Right, you just like
You take a break.
I'm gonna watch
you
YouTube.
Yeah, you take a
Sometimes.
break. Just keep yourself around it. Like don't force stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I read some stuff like, what is this?
I wrote this. Oh my god!
I said,
ew.
what is this? I got stuff on my phone. That's trash. Like I'm never gonna sing that or release that ever. Like, that's trash. But yeah, that's a part of being an artist.
Mm-hmm.
Having that, being creatively stuck. I don't, you know, that's just a part of it. You know, so I've definitely had that happen a few times.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have an artist or R&B artist you look up to?
Several. I'm old soul when it comes to that. Like, I'm real picky about when they say R&B. Like, what you mean by R&B?
No, I'm not consider him R&B.
No,
I went back to
I
listen to that
I wouldn't even
interview.
put him in the category.
No, not Jacquees.
No.
If I'm gonna say R&B, I'm gonna say something like, honestly, bro. People
But
people
that's
like
old school. Like
That's
Daniel
yeah.
Caesar, maybe.
Maybe
her. But her is pushing it.
Don't get me wrong. I like her and Daniel Caesar, but my inspirations were Donny Hathaway, Stevie Wonder, Music Soul Child. Those three, they're my top three right there.
Okay.
understandable.
See, those are
Yeah.
actual R&B artists.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Those are my top three. I'd have to say. I did listen to. Funny enough, I listened to a lot of Common. Common's like one of them rappers. That's what,
Common. I know.
yeah. He's like, he made it. I feel like as a male, he made it comfortable for men to talk about love and rap at the same time instead of rap being so hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, hard and aggressive.
So he's if we're gonna say artists, those are the four that started me for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about rappers?
Oh,
that's just
well, I ain't gonna say. Well, I'll say this: rappers, because I'm more into the hip hop, like traditional hip hop. Nah, yeah, like I won't say I don't know too much about Rakim and KRS-One. I know of them. I don't know their music.
KRS-One, that's like a conscious rapper from.
Yeah, he's a
still
motivational
current.
speaker. Yeah,
Yeah, he speaks now.
Yeah, really
He's
dope.
powerful.
Yeah, really dope. I would definitely say Most Def,
Okay.
Black Thought. He's Roots type guy. Don't get me wrong, I do like some of the modern artists. Of course, J. Cole. We're gonna say J. Cole.
J. Cole's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the J. Cole tip. I don't understand why.
I like J. Cole. Let me see. The rappers.
The Baby.
The Baby's cool. I didn't really get into the trap. He was the first. I say honestly, he was the first one that got me. Like, I can get with trap a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I listen to trap just to get me excited.
Right.
To get the blood.
That's music. Yeah.
To me, that's all it's good for. Just to get my blood rush.
Yeah.
To get my cool.
Yeah.
I'm ready to go work out now. I'm ready to go lift weights, do push-ups, stuff like
Right.
that.
Hip hop is for the mind.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
that's. I mean, whoever. Like I said, who that name? Common, Most Def. Those are two main ones. Talib Kweli, of course. So those are like, hip hop.
Okay. When you think about R&B, what's the first song that pop in your head?
That's funny. Music Soul Child Love.
Sing it.
See?
Go on, sing it real quick. Let me hear something.
Let's see. Love. There's so many things I've got to tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know how, 'cause it's a possibility that you'd look at me differently. Love. Ever since the first moment I spoke your name, from then on I knew about you.
It's good. That's what's up. Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah. That was good.
Okay.
Right there.
I'm gonna silence a little bit.
I was like, I ain't expecting you to sound like.
Need to get the
all
follow
right.
up. Be like,
Okay. What about rap song? Like, What rap song come to you?
Don't make him rap, please.
I mean, ain't wrong with that. If I knew the song, I'd hop in with him. What you mean?
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie to you. A lot of them, you have to play the song. For me, like,
Do you have a particular one though? Like,
it'd be Brown Skin Lady by Black Respiration. That's
I don't know that one.
Brown Skin Lady, she's a brown skin lady. My favorite line is Talib Kweli line. He says, "Girl, you're an inspiration for cocoa butter. You provoke a brother. We should get to know one another."
Ah, that's sweet.
Yeah,
That's
so
poetry.
That's my favorite line.
Right.
Yeah.
You gotta write that down.
Yeah, like, you know how like there are like different styles of like okay, yeah, rap music, but there are different styles of rap music. What are the different styles of R&B music?
Ooh, I didn't even think about that.
I think
It basically sounds the same.
It's just R&B.
but
Then you got, to me R&B is R&B. It's modernized. There's a difference between modernized and old school.
Right.
true.
So that's, to me, that's the only difference in R&B. It's pretty much the same subject, you know what I'm saying, throughout the genre. I mean, it ain't really too much different other than the sound the decades.
Of course,
So
yeah.
it's, so it's 70s. It sounds it's more. 70s, 80s, 90s. That was more. 70s, yeah, 60s, 70s. That was more of live music, live instrumentation.
Right.
Those were the good performances.
Yeah, and everything was raw. Like everything now is
Electronic.
right. Everything mixed down, engineered. It's a 808 somewhere in there, somewhere, you know, or synthesized or whatever.
Yeah. What future artists do you hope to collaborate with?
Ooh, mainstream.
You wanna go everybody mainstream?
We could do Snow Allegra.
Yay!
She's dope. Let's see. Snow Allegra. I think Alex Isley is dope. Her. Honestly, the male artists, like
Have you heard of
Montegos dope. Yeah, he went to ODU.
Yes! I've been trying to tell people, be like,
Masego
hey.
went here, yeah.
Did he graduate from here?
Huh?
Did he graduate or he just
I
went
don't
here?
think, I think he graduated. I think he blew up before he graduated.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, Masego's dope. I would, Masego, Sir, he's
I
dope.
forgot about Sir.
Yes, Sir is dope. Cause I feel like this generation doesn't have. I'd definitely like to do something with Tank. Like my generation doesn't really have.
But
a whole
Tank is like aggressive.
Tank is, but
'Cause-
Tank. I feel like Tank got music that can be. When he's playing piano, he's subtle, you know. When he got the, that's when he get aggressive. When he get the beat dropping.
Man.
But yeah, those are some of the artists. Like I said, our generation don't really have a whole lot of R&B.
Not like mainstream
Yeah,
type.
but I know people my age, guys my age that can really sing. But
That guy, I can't think of his real name. He did a Christmas song, and he had like a bunch of people from Norcom in the video. Do you know what I'm talking about?
no.
Cause I'm gonna find it real quick.
What is he goes to a school around here?
He used to go to Norcom, I believe, for some of the people on the thing. Let me see.
While she's doing that, what's your favorite R&B music group?
Mint Condition.
Mint Condition. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that's what's up.
This guy.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, he goes to Norfolk State. Yeah.
Oh, so he does go here,
Yeah.
like local.
Yeah,
Okay.
Norfolk State. Yeah.
Would you sing with him?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I don't really. My thing is, I like to work with different people. So my thing is, if we can create something, then let's work. If you're serious, like if you can get in there and get something done, like I like to, it's really not a competition to me. Like
Okay.
we can work. It's not a thing of you can sing, who can sing better. Like, it's as long as we can create something that people can be have a positive effect on, or they can take with them throughout their life. So
Okay.
we can create something dope.
Cool.
What was the biggest music challenge you had?
Learning how to play guitar.
Really?
Yeah, I mean it wasn't hard, but that was like I gotta take that back. Rapping. I gotta say I'm gonna lie. lying. I gotta take that back. Rapping is definitely because constructing a verse to everything is a process, but rapping is like one of the things you have to be like really strategic about. Like your flow, you have to be flowing, and it can't be. Yeah, I don't want to say it can't be because it's art. Art is one of them things that
subjective.
Yeah, so it's like I'm so into traditional hip hop. Like you gotta be on beat. Like you gotta match the cadence. Like, and it doesn't have to be boom bap boom boom. It ain't gotta be that. But even with trap music, like lock in on the beat. Like that's my thing. Like, but that's constructing a verse and getting it to match the beat is the hardest thing I do musically. I would have to do musically.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I forgot my question. You got anyone?
Actually, yeah. On your Instagram page, you have like it's 7, but the E's are X's.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
That's you gotta ask my brother. I don't know. I just followed the format. I don't know.
Okay.
I just followed the format. I guess he just wanted to do something funky.
Funky.
Like Moonchild, they do the moon, MXXN. I guess that's something. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah. How did you come up with your name?
Well, I mean, it's pretty simple. It ain't really nothing extravagant. My middle name is Ezekiel. K-I-E. I just took the K-I-E-L out of Ezekiel.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, that's simple too.
Yeah,
That's dope.
I just took that out. Really.
Right.
Yeah.
Has it like stuck?
Yeah.
Because it seems like it's with the L part, L can be derived to God, and then the key can be whatever you make it. So something like,
Okay.
or or
Yeah.
angel. Angels are of God type thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think about it like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, that's cool.
King size on the track.
So
Don't
I
mess
guess
with the
you don't have
man.
any more questions?
Nope.
All right, I don't either. Where can they find you online?
On Instagram, you can find me at KIEL _SXVXN. That's KL7. That's the weird stuff. Facebook, Everett Butts. On SoundCloud, Kiel as well.